Hello, everybody. Let me just get everything. Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing today? I have my potion here. Let's go ahead and get the potion. Today, we're gonna hopefully finish up what we started last stream. We got the blue potion again. We keep getting that same color over and over again. I killed the villager again. Let me just put him back. There we go. Alright. Now then, let's go ahead and get started today. So, we're going to be doing a bunch more redstone stuff. Oh, it's nighttime. Let's go ahead and sleep first. Yes, the minigame. Hopefully we'll finish it up so that works. I don't know if we'll actually finish the walls and floor and everything of the simulation, though. My goal is just to get the minigame working today. Finish doing that. Let's see, I do not have a shovel. Let me make one of those real quick. And I need to quit running around with this in my hand. Hello! Hello, Wilbur. Goodbye, Wilbur. We have work to get done. So, the plan is that we're gonna have a, what we have so far is the top of the game. We have that finished, all hooked up. We do need to continually check to make sure that, iron is going in to all the right places, and that we're not losing any iron. We do need to check on that, but let's go ahead and actually just check that real quick and see if we've lost any iron as it is. Hopefully not. There was a lot of iron in the chest, and while a lot of it got saved, because, you know... Why is it so laggy? Because I just opened up the world, it's like loading in all the textures and everything again. That is the reason why. Alright, that one leads to there. This one leads to... Oh, and we also need to check up on our chickens. That's another thing we need to do, our chickens. Alright, so this one is full. This one over here was the one that was being worked on, that was getting filled. Let's check and see if it's full. Oh, something just fell to me, so that seems like a... Okay, it's not quite full yet. And this way over here, we have this one, which is not even being filled up yet. We have this one not being filled up yet. That's only 5 of them. I thought we had 6, but okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and head back down here. Hello. So, what we're gonna do is this spot right here. We're gonna put something. So, it's gonna be... Let me just check and make sure that I have the dimensions right. What is the cobblestone for? What cobblestone? Oh, the cobblestone that was up there, that's the water... Oh man, I need to sneeze. Oh, when you need to sneeze, but for some reason you just can't. Oh my word. Terrible. That cobblestone holds in the water to make sure it doesn't spill out all over the redstone. All the water tunnels that the iron is actually going through. So, what we're gonna have... Let me just check here and make sure I have the right idea for the size. Because if I don't, we have to figure something out. Hopefully I do have the right idea. We're gonna have a village well, I think. I just need to check the size of a village well. What? Come on now, where's the well? Control F. Well. No matches. Oh, wait. They don't spawn in villages anymore after that new update. Okay, we need to go to the old village well. Okay, 6 by 6. Do I have that room here? Technically, yes, I can make it work. Why is my Discord profile, huh? Let's see. Yeah, I can definitely make it work. So this right here... Oh, it needs to come out a bit further, though. To, like, here. There we go. And then this will come out to there, yeah. Go ahead and get rid of you. And you, you're both in the way. We can put you over here. Ah, I should learn how to spell someday. That's because I really should learn how to spell someday. But I can't, so... I should learn how to spell someday, and someday I will learn how to spell. I'm sure of it. And I'll be the best speller in the land, but that day is not today. So let's go grab some cobblestone. And we've all seen the village well structure before. At least, the old village well. So we might not have all seen it, but anyway. And its uselessness. It does nothing. But I'm going to give it a use so that it actually does something. So what we're gonna do here, layer 2, 4. Okay, so 1, 2. Then up here is where it goes. We're gonna give the village well a use. And this back here needs to be cobblestone. Like that. This needs to be... This all needs to get pushed back, probably. I hope that I can push this back 1. Okay, it looks like I might be able to push back by 1, which is very nice. Very good. That way, that'll really just help sell the whole village well feel. And then this one needs to be pushed back by 1 as well. Ooh, that's gonna be a bit troublesome there. Actually, no, we can just cover it up right here. Do this. Can we push this back? Alright, it looks like we can. Very good. So we're gonna have a village well right here. Your base in the mountains is not noticeable at all. Yeah, that's kind of the point a little bit. Yeah. I'm planning to fix that with... Okay, that is something that I was not expecting to find there. I'll have to deal with that somehow. but the village well is going to be where we can actually start the minigame. We're going to, like, have to throw an item into the well, and then that'll trigger the beginning of the minigame. That is the plan, at least. And I agree, the tick-tick sound is very annoying. I'm planning on dealing with that by adding music, so that it gets masked over by the music. So yeah, the village well is also one thing that is not going to be part of the simulation, due to the fact that it is the beginning of the minigame, so it will not be simulated. Alright. Let's go ahead and... we have 2 extra blocks of light blue wool that we can just toss up here. There we go. So, we need to get some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 8 oak thingy-merjigs. What are they called? They're oak... not stairs, not slabs. Oak. The things that you make fences out... oh! Oak fences! The thing that you make fences out of is called a fence. Oh my word. And you know what else? I can't spiel either. I should learn how to spiel someday. Alright. Oh, hello. Alright. So we need to get some oak wood real quick. There's a tree over here. We can just take this one down. But the hard part is going to be getting it to notice that we dropped something. And so the plan is to use a Frederick, and whenever we toss a emerald into the village well, it'll start the minigame. That is the plan. So we need to get a Frederick, and I happen to know where one of them is. Actually, I happen to know where both of them are. So first off, let's go ahead and put the... let's put the fence into place. That's 3. We need 2, 4, 6, 8. We need 8. Okay. Let's just craft all of this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 9 fences. So this is the village well right here. Just pop that down like so. Don't worry about that there. That's not actually there. Don't worry about it. My goodness, that sound is annoying. Hopefully I can mask it over. I sure hope I can. If not, oh well. That's not gonna be too great. So, right over here is where the Frederick will be. So the idea is that we need to clear out an area underneath here first. Oh no. Oh no. Let me down. Let me down. Let me down. Come on. Let me in. Let me in. There we go. Okay. So we'll take our water bucket back. Right down here, we're going to clear out an area. And this is going to be the area that the redstone is in to actually turn on. Let's grab a torch. It's going to be a bit tougher to do this redstone because we need the water, but at the same time, we really do not want any of the water going in here. So I need to get some signs down here so that... we also need to be careful not to let any villagers actually fall into here, because we don't want them to fall down into the redstone. That'll just be annoying. So let's go ahead and grab some signs real quick. And the water needs to be deep enough that the villagers can't fall in, but items can. Now, the height that the villagers will be falling from, I doubt that they'll get past a 2-block deep water. Items should be, though, because they're thrown in. So we should be able to just have water like this, right here. Like so. And then we can mine all this. That's 3 blocks. That should be more than enough for any villagers. Now, of course, it is currently dragging you down. So we need to make sure that doesn't do that. There we go. Now it's all just normal water. It's not actually pushing the villagers down, so they'll just float up here. They'll get stuck in the well, don't get me wrong. They'll get stuck in the well, and it's always annoying, because then I'll have to break the well and get them out, but that's just part of, you know, villagers. That's just something that villagers do. Annoy people, that is. Anyway, this... we can now bring it down... here. Okay, this is as far down as we can go. So here's the plan. We have items fall in. They fall down to here. Where's my torch? I need my torch. There it is. Let's go ahead and get an area cleared out down here to work in. They're gonna be swept all the way over to this corner right here. By some water, which I need to grab. I need my water bucket. There we go. And in this corner right here, there'll be a Frederick waiting for the water. Actually, no, I don't think that'll work now that I think about it. It might be better to go ahead and have them swept down here, then have a chest here for realignment purposes, and I am missing my crafting table. We want one chest. Then we want a slab. There we go. And we'll take you with us, actually. So we'll have a chest here. The items can get realigned against that. And then there'll be a slab. Let's go ahead and clear out some more of this, so that we can work with all this. Slab here, and a Frederick underneath it. Underneath it or over to the side? I think a Frederick over to the side will be better, because we're going to need to have a hopper underneath the Frederick. Frederick, by the way, is the name for the allay. In case you're wondering, who's Frederick? That's just an allay. So I think actually over here, over right there. There we go. Then we got this. Come here, we got this. I'll just place you over here for now. And we got that. That is how the water will flow. So from that corner all the way over here. So now if there's an item down there, the idea is that it'll flow up against the chest and go down here to where Frederick can pick it up. We can go ahead and take this down, because we are not going to have this here anymore. Now the question is, how do we get... after Frederick picks it up, how does Frederick notice... Frederick will need to drop it, which we can, of course, do with a note block. I had 8 blocks of redstone here. I went mining yesterday, and I had 8 blocks of redstone sitting here. I did not craft those yesterday. I just had 8 blocks of redstone sitting there already. Oh my word. Okay. We can notify Frederick with a note block that he needs to drop it. And so we're going to have a note block up here. Need to head back up. Get out of here, please. Just toss you down over here, maybe, I guess? That's fine. So if there's a note block, like, I don't know. The note block needs to have air gap above it so that it can actually make a sound. And then this, we're gonna go ahead and just pop that down there. Fill in that. Put the note block here. There we go. Actually, before we put the note block there, though, we need to kind of get Frederick in place, now that I think about it. You're going to use trapdoors to crawl in your creative world? Very nice. We need 1 emerald for Frederick. Alright. Let's go ahead and go and grab Frederick. I know that Frederick is down here. This one, they're both on leads. Should hopefully help somewhat. But I'm definitely going to need some more emeralds in order to get Frederick to go where I want him to go. You're not on a lead. Oh no! Where did your lead go? Okay, well, come with me. We're gonna head up here, Frederick. Upstairs to the great big world above us. Where's Frederick? Frederick! Come on, buddy. Listen, Frederick, I cannot toss him here because of this hopper. I did not think about that. Frederick, there are yummy emeralds up here. Don't you want to have some emeralds? Frederick? Frederick, there you are. Come on, Frederick. Upstairs, up here. There are emeralds up here. There you go. You're up here now. Good. Alright. Now you're up here. I need you to go into that this little alcove over here, okay, Frederick? Over here. That's it. You're almost there. You're almost there. No, not over there. Right next to you. You're so close. There we go. Frederick is in place. Thank goodness. Getting them into place can be so annoying to deal with sometimes. But anyway, Frederick is now in his position. So, theoretically, if I hook this up here so that it is always on and ringing, grab some redstone repeaters, grab a lever, there we go. Theoretically, if I head up here, mine out an area, and put a redstone clock hooked up to the... I've been crawling... 4 years for crawling? I mean... Crawling is pretty good, though. A pretty good mechanic. If I just hook this up like this... Okay, there we go. Frederick is being constantly told that's where you put stuff. Why is this going... Oh, it's going to the other Frederick as well. Oh, the other... I forgot about that. Okay, so we're just gonna have... That might be useful. I might be able to set that up for some... I did not realize that would do that. Okay. Theoretically, if I toss an emerald in... should fall down, Frederick should pick it up and immediately throw it out again because he's trying to get onto the note block. But he can't get onto the note block because he can't reach the top of the note block. So instead he throws it out into the hopper. Theoretically, this should all hopefully work. Check the hopper. There's an emerald in the hopper. Okay. We have the first part of this all working. The next part is actually getting the item to be noticed, so that we know that we have an item. Because see, so far, we have this all working, and Frederick will only pick up emeralds. Anything that we throw in, Frederick will not pick up. And then we can dive in and grab it. But he will pick up emeralds, because he's in a lay. So that's how we can sort out items without having to use any comparators. Next up, we need to actually get the hopper to realize that it has an item with it without using comparators. In order to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to make a dropper. Another one. Like so. And we're going to put that right here. Alright, now comes the hard part. We need to get... Alright, turn you off real quick. Now is a hard part, because we need to replace... Let me just get this torch back. We need to replace this hopper so that's facing into the dropper. And we don't want Frederick to escape. Let's just do that. Now, what's probably going to happen is Frederick is going to leave for a little bit, and we're going to have to get him back into position. Yep, Frederick just left. That was expected. There we go. There we go. It's facing that way now. Frederick, if you can just fly over there. Over to the hopper, Frederick. Over to the hopper, Frederick. There you go. Okay. Very nice. Oh, that is not what we want. And we can hook this dropper up as well. Oh, not like that. I think... Actually, if we just... bring this over like this, that'll just make it easier. And then we can just bring that out like that. Do one of these. Make this a little bit longer of a clock. Because... Oh, why is it not... Oh, it's not going into that anymore. Oh, that's a bit of an issue. Well, first off, let's just check and see how far this shoots something. Ah, perfect! You see that? It shoots it... That is absolutely what we want. Now then, this clock is not going to work, so we need to bring this over here, like so. Can do this again. And then we'll just feed redstone over to that, I guess. Like that or something. Oh, that is far too fast. There we go. Okay. So the plan is simple. We're gonna have lava right here. And we're gonna have a system right here to detect an item going through it. And to do that, all we need is a tripwire hook. Well, 2 tripwire hooks and some tripwire. So I need tripwire hooks. Iron, a stick, and wood. Unfortunately, all of my iron is upstairs, and I literally just put it there. That is unfortunate. Where is my iron? Alright, I know I have some here. down here, maybe. Let's check this iron one. Once this one is full, it'll start flowing into another one. Let's see, it flows... Well, how am I picking up stuff down here, then? It must be flowing past that one a little bit. Which means, theoretically, it should be flowing into the next one as well. I'm not sure. You're glitching, the loading screen is on, and you're playing the game. That is quite a glitch. That sounds like quite the glitch, indeed. Alright, that is gonna get annoying fast. Let's go ahead and make some trip hooks. Some tripwire hooks. We are also gonna need at least 2 string. Need to have at least 2 string for a tripwire. But we're gonna have one side of the tripwire here. It'll toss them out into lava. Down a tube, basically, and actually the other side of the tripwire we can't have right here because that's where that is. Okay, we'll just break this for now. Another tripwire here. That's not a tripwire. Another tripwire here. There we go. That is our system for sensing for... This is everything that we had to do to make one comparator. Comparators are wonderful. Now then, we actually need to get this clock working again. We put down here, I think. We can take one input from here, wind that around here, into these, up there, and problem is we need to get an input into there. There we go. Need that as well. Let's see, this is what we need for the clock. That goes into that right now. We need something to go into this here. Oh, I didn't think about the fact that the tripwire hook is going to activate it. Let's see here. If we dig this out, like so. Oh, we can't dig that out. That's unfortunate. Nope, that's still getting activated by the tripwire hook. But if we do one of these... will that activate it is the question. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Activated, but not activated by the tripwire hook. Good. Now, I will hopefully slow this clock down eventually, because I don't want this to be ringing all the time. But, yeah, we're gonna have to figure out something about that. But then it'll spit into lava down here. So if we just grab this, you can see it goes right past the tripwire hook, which is exactly what I wanted. Why is it going past the tripwire hook? It didn't even activate it once. Oh. I guess the tripwire hook does power this. Okay, well, let's see here. If we can... Maybe if we bring it down a bit further. Like so. We can bring the tripwire hook down here. Like so. Then activate this. Nope, it's still going right over the tripwire hook. Let's try do one of these. It's literally hopping right over the tripwire hook, on my word. Let's put this here just to make sure. Okay, one of them activated, but the rest did not. This is not what we want. Perhaps... perhaps all I have to do is raise it up a bit, because it does seem to want to go up higher. So if we raise this up, hopefully this should work. Put in some string. Still was not activated. Now it's going underneath. This was my entire plan. Now I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do this. Let's see here. How far does it actually go? Let's see if we can find that out. Well, this is quite a big range. Let's go ahead and block this off so that it can only go down this tunnel. And let's see how far it goes this way. Call this up. It appears to go literally right here. Yeah, the sound is annoying. There is a way that I can fix it, and I am going to do that eventually. But not yet. It has a huge range, oh my word. What if we take this away? It just makes the range bigger. You can't see the chat in the chat bar on my stream. That is strange. It's just so chaotic, and it's like, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Actually, you know what? You know what we can do? We just do this. Now it has to go right there. Why didn't I think of this before? Oh my word. I could have just done this before. The only trouble with doing this is that it doesn't reset it. You have to wait 5 minutes between each round of the minigame for the item to actually despawn. It does that and then just sits there. So if there's a way to do it without having to wait 5 minutes between each round, that would be preferred. But I don't see how there's a way to do it in the amount of space that we have. However... no, that's just adding more hoppers and droppers and stuff to the mix, which I really don't want to have to do. Because we can't go any lower, because right underneath this is our... Right underneath this is our thing. So we can't go any lower. Or maybe we can, actually. Maybe there might be a way. Let's go ahead and hook it up like this. There we go, like this. So right now, they pop out, and then they fall down. I just need to make sure that they don't, There we go. There we go. Now how do we get out of here? I just broke my pickaxe. I don't have another one. Let me out. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna come over here and just mine a hole, punch a hole through this. Alright, let's go ahead and make a new pickaxe. That should work, we just have to have a lava pit in this room, underneath where the emeralds will spit out. As long as we have that, though, it should work. Alright. So let's go ahead and grab a bit more iron. Let's just grab a whole ton so that we don't have to worry about it again. We can also check up on our chickens, because we need some eggs. Now then, let's go ahead and grab... Let's see, what do I have? I have, I need a pickaxe, that's it. That's what I'm making. So that should be all the redstone for the activation of the minigame as well. Except we actually need to take an output from it now. So yeah, we still need to grab the output of this. So, let's go ahead and head back here. This is where the tripwire hook is. Take an output from here, and we need to take it over to that other location that we have decided is going to be where the output goes up. That location, let me get the coordinates for that. Over here. This is negative 88, negative 299. All right. So we'll take the output from that block. We just need to make our way there. Let's see here. F3. Let's see. It's 88, so that we need to go to negative 88 first. $90, $89, negative 88 right here, and then 286, 85, 299. Okay, so opposite direction. 7, 88, 90. So this should be it. Where is it? This is not quite it. How far away are we? What in the world? We are super far away. Excuse me? How did we get this far away? Oh, this is 289. We need to be at 299. I see. Okay. Let's go ahead and block this back up. Let's see here. 290. Okay, 299. Not 289. Here we go, right here. Hello, welcome back. So this should be the spot. We just, like, dig up. Yeah, I see. Okay, so it's underneath here. There we go. So we got another one here, another one here. We need 2 more of these. There we go. And then this can have an input put into it right here. This leads all the way back to where we get the input from. And we're gonna need a repeater, at least, probably multiple. So we need to craft a couple repeaters. So if we should have stone in one of these chests. Here we go. Need some sticks. Make a couple more repeaters. We're gonna toss one onto this block here, that we're getting constant outputs, that we can see exactly where the repeaters need to go. So for instance, one right here. And then one more here. There we go. Pick up our block. There we go. There we go. That should be everything. So that should be all hooked up so that now it'll go up there and it'll turn that on and off. The only problem being now that we actually need to hook it up to a clock over here, which I didn't even think about. I forgot completely about the fact that we have to hook it up to a clock. Do I want to be besties? So this is nothing personal, but the thing is, I've never actually, like, met you in real life. So, I mean, it's hard to be besties with someone that you have not met in real life. If you know what I'm saying. Let's go ahead and get a bit more bread, because we're a little bit hungry. There we go. Chicken tortillas. I do like chicken tortillas, actually. Chicken tortillas are quite good. Okay, that block needs to stay like that. These over here need to get cleared out. My goodness, that sound is gonna get annoying fast. And we broke that. That's not good. There we go. Dig this down. There we go. There we go. I've been needing to sneeze that for a while now. Oh my goodness. Alright. So we need to get a big clock up there that activates, I don't know, twice every... that's gonna be troublesome to make, isn't it? Yeah, that's gonna be troublesome to make. Yeah, that's gonna be quite the interesting pickle to make. That's quite the interesting pickle to make. That is not good. That is not good. How do we make a clock that activates for a little bit and then deactivates after a certain amount of time has passed? Without having things that are just constantly... You know what? We make the item into our clock. The item will stay there for 5 minutes. So as long as the item is there, the game is running. And then, we put a sticky piston. My goodness, so many little quirks and things that I was not even thinking about, but now I have to actually think about. Then we put a piston, I think. Just toss this stuff that I don't need away. I need my wood. I need some wood. There we go. Let's see here. But this is the fun part about Redstone. All these little quirks and things that you didn't think about, but now you are, and you have to try and figure out. That's the fun part about it. So if we head up here, we go ahead and over here we make it so that when this is active, there's a piston that shoots out with a block. And over here, there's just a clock that's constantly running, because as long as the clock is not hooked up to anything, it'll be fine. Are we friends, though? I mean, as far as I know, you have no reason to not like me, and I have nothing against you either, so I mean... unless you have something against me, which I hope you don't. Okay, let's do that. And there you go. Alright, let's go ahead and activate this real quick. And so now, if there's an item in there, every time this ticks, it'll activate, which that is ticking far too fast. That's... okay, too fast. Too fast. Whoa. Hold up a second. That's a bit too much. I want it to be a bit slower than that. The game will last for 5 minutes. I totally forgot that we can just use in-game mechanics to just activate stuff for us. A game having game mechanics that can do things? Impossible. Let's make 2 more of these. And we also need to smelt up some more... there we go. Stone, because we're running a bit low on stone. Let's go ahead and head back up. Hook this up here. Hook this one up here. This should give us a bit slower clock. There we go. I think that is good. So for 5 minutes, when this is out, it'll send pulses that go up the ladder, the torch ladder, and do the minigame for the 5 minutes that an item is here, and then it despawns and the minigame ends. Alright. Good. But that's not all that we have to do. We still have a completely another factor of this that we have not even put into place yet, and that is, I want music to play while the minigame is happening. And when the minigame is not happening, I want music to play to mask the fact that that is happening. Oh my word. The only problem, I haven't actually chosen music to play yet. But that's fine. First, we actually need to get the rest of the minigame working, make sure that the iron is going everywhere, and then we can actually test the minigame and just see if it works. Hello, horsey. We'll just leave that there for now. Okay, let's go upstairs, and let's check and make sure that the iron goes to every location that should. And to do that, we're going to take our levers. We're going to need a bit more. We'll take 4 levers, and we're gonna lock hoppers and stuff until we can check, so that we can just check and, like, make sure that it goes to every location that it needs to. Because as long as the hopper is locked, it won't accept anything. So right here, this hopper is locked now. Yep, locked. Okay. This hopper over here, that one goes to that one. But this one, this hopper over here, I need to be able to reach. Hold on, let me grab my trapdoor. Where's this hopper? If we mine this, The hopper's up there. Will that lock it? I hope it does. Okay, that did. Good. This one over here, that one's already full. We don't need to worry about it. This one over here needs to be locked. We need our trapdoor, though. I must say, crawling makes it a lot easier to work around redstone and stuff, because we can now get to areas that we wouldn't have been able to access before. Okay, that one is locked. Good. This dispenser I need to put back over there, but we'll deal with that later. This one needs to be locked. Good. That's one, two... Okay, so that's... We have one more over here to lock. Which we should be able to lock by... powering this block, I think? Where's my trapdoor? Powering this block, that should lock it. Now comes the best part. We're gonna toss something down. I think some white concrete. We'll toss some white concrete down. And see if it goes all the way through. If not, we have stuff that needs to be fixed. I sure hope it goes all the way through. So we toss... yeah, just go ahead and put that in there. We're gonna toss 5 pieces of white concrete in, wait a couple seconds, and then go in ourselves so that we can check and see where it's going. I think that is good, so we're gonna go down. Just check on it. Made it past that. Alright, it's getting stuck right here. You see that? All of our items and stuff are getting stuck right here at this point. So we need to do something about that, which we cannot do right now because we don't have our bucket on us. Let's go ahead and make a couple buckets. We do not have a crafting table on us. Make a few buckets. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this water and we're gonna take this sign. And we're gonna bring this sign, put it right there, maybe? Hold on, let me check this. Yeah, put there. Gonna take some cobblestone and block this up. And then we're gonna put a water bucket right here and check and make sure it flows all the way down to the next one, which it does not. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take another sign and put it right here. Grab this water bucket, put it right there. Actually, no, grab this water bucket, make an infinite water source. Grab some water, put it here, grab a water bucket, block off the infinite water source. There we go. Probably should have filled my other buckets as well, but oh well. Alright, now we can head back and toss out some concrete and stuff, and then check on it again. Okay, we'll toss it out right here. There you go. And then we'll follow it and see if it goes all the way. Okay, it went past this one. Made it past this one. Made it past this one. Okay, I got stuck right here. So what we'll do... That is going to be a tougher one to work out. Because of its weird positioning. But I think that we can bring this back to here. Then bring this water bucket here. Mine this sign. It flows almost all the way down. We'll just move this sign here. Mine this one. And then move that back by one. Put a sign here. Mine this sign. Put this one here. Sign here. Pick you up. Mine this sign. Let's go ahead and just make a water source here. Fill up our 2 extra buckets. Alright, there we go. So this water bucket right here, we take it, put it there. Pick up this water bucket. See how far it goes. Okay, so we'll put a sign here. Put a bucket here. That goes down. Alright. That should be it all fixed, hopefully. So we'll head back. Head back here. And all that stuff was not a good sign. Toss it all out. And then follow it down. Okay, it's still getting stuck here. It's because of this short amount that it actually has to travel. It doesn't actually go the full way. Let's see, how do we fix this, though? We have this going down, then down. How do we get it past this little bit? It's getting stuck right here. Let's see here. Goes here and then it comes down for 2. It needs to have at least 2 blocks that it can travel is the thing. This is only 1 block. It needs a second block that it can travel. But we don't have that. This right here, I'll just put a sign here. And it can't have that on the hopper. Can we just do a bit of rerouting here? Around like so. Like that. And just put this here. Comes around to right there. Put that there. Put some water here. The water brings it over like this far. Might be better to reroute it that way. Alright, well it is coming this far now. That's a good sign. So we're just gonna take a sign, put this here. Grab our water and place it here. Alright, and then we can check and see if this one goes this far. We'll head back up here to where we know it's all good. Toss it out. Then follow it down. Okay, I got stuck right here now. Let's see if this goes down. Doesn't have enough push, it looks like, right here to make it all the way down, so... Perhaps if we put a sign here, that'll give it enough push to get over this. And if we have a water bucket here, just push it the rest of the way. We can bring this one, put that water bucket down there. I lost one of my signs. Either that or I just used it, so we'll put this one here. Make our way back. Toss it out. Follow it. Makes it across that, good. Makes it across this one, good. Okay, it made it this far, nice. It's still going. It's still going. Still going. Still going. And then it got stuck here. Right at the end. Let's go ahead and block this off here, just to make sure that we don't accidentally break, so that we can check and just make sure it's going to go all the way. But we at least made it this far now. That is something. Okay, so it does make it this far. So if we do... It just barely makes it this far, though. Then it gets stuck right here. Literally right here. Okay. So I think that we should be able to just take this sign and move it back one. Like this. Put the water back. That should work, hopefully. Not quite. So... let's see here. It goes... needs at least 2 to flow. We know that. Let's pick this bucket up. So it's making it to this one. Alright. Then you should go use it. Don't try to hold it. Just go and use it then. You don't need to ask me to. I mean... thank you for watching, but... you need to use the bathroom. You need to go use the bathroom. Okay, so this can flow down, and then around. I don't have the wood to make any extra signs, unfortunately. That is not enough. It's a problem. So this goes down. Oh, we can't bring it any further. Can we bring it out this way at all? Okay, it looks like we can. So if we bring this out this way, like so, then just bring it out and around like this. Put a sign here. Put a water bucket there. Does that work? Nope, gets stuck. That's what I was thinking. It gets stuck in this, like, little divot that's in the hopper. So the water has to go over the hopper. That is for certain. Perhaps I could just put a sign. No, I can't just put a sign there. So the water needs to go over the hopper, but also needs some more space. Like if it just started right here, that would work so much better. We just need to get to the point that it can start there is a problem. So we can just do that if we just lengthen this a little bit, I think. Lengthen that, put a water bucket here. Flows around like so. That does not flow far enough. Put that there. Start another water bucket here. Then we just need one more water bucket for this length here. For which I'm gonna need a bit of wood. Oh no! No! No, my carpets! I did not think this through. I really did not think this through at all. Oh no, I don't have the inventory space. Oh no, inventory space. Man, I'm on a timer too. That there. Grab this. Grab this. Do one of these. Get some more signs. There we go. Then we gotta run. put a sign. I left my signs down there, are you kidding me? I have 5 minutes before stuff despawns. Let's empty my inventory of what we don't need. Go, 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 go. Then we head up here, put down our sign. Done. And head down. Alright, we made it. Okay, put a sign there. Put water here. Water flows down. Flows the rest of this. Alright, so now the question is, does it flow all the way? It does! Oh, thank goodness. Oh. Oh. Let's get some food. Let's get some food, shall we? I could eat my golden apples, but I'm safe. I'm not about to be attacked by anything, so... Let's just go grab a bit of food that we can eat. Shall we? Okay. Well, now that that's all working, we can go ahead and make the hoppers so that they're not locked anymore. We can unlock the hoppers, which we need to do. Let's go ahead and take all these. Just do that. Should have my, yep, trapdoor around here somewhere. Unlock that hopper, which we also need to put a thing into. Hello, Matt. Hello, hello. Working on getting everything hooked up. Okay, we can unlock this hopper as well. All the hoppers should be good to be unlocked, because now the iron is going to actually get put away where it should be. After I finish unlocking all these, I should have 6. There we go. They are all unlocked. Good. Alright. Then, with that, in that case, what we can do is we can head over here. Go ahead and just toss this iron. Actually, I'm going to keep some of that iron on me. Just in case I want it for something. We also need to put a dispenser back, because I broke it, in order to get the hopper. So with that, we should be all ready for a trial run of the minigame. Go and just toss that down. First off, let's go ahead and just fix up our road that just broke again. Get the green carpet in place next. And then the gray. Let's just move this one over real quick. Right there. This right there. These. Like so. Swap these. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Okay. So, if we get an emerald, the minigame should start. Should last 5 minutes. Actually, it doesn't work yet. We forgot about the chickens. We still have 5 chickens that are missing from our randomizers. Almost forgot to put those in before testing. So let's go ahead and... Okay, we're gonna need your strings, sir. Let's make another one of these, which we'll probably need. Since that has just 5 durability left, so... We can also grab some food. Keep an eye out for creepers. Our chicken hole should be right here. Yeah, you guys have been getting me some eggs. Nice. Actually, oh, nope, you don't want to go into the chicken hole? Alright then. Alright, so we got some eggs as well. We'll go and grab some food real quick from our... farm. I think we'll grab some potatoes. And, of course, some wheat. Baked potatoes are better than bread, I think. But the thing is... I need seeds to breed my chickens, so that's why we're gonna harvest wheat as well. We don't need to harvest too much, though, just enough to get 2 seeds. because I don't actually need to breed any, like, sheep, just chickens. I will have a poisonous potato. Just kind of hoping that it would not poison me. I know it's called a poisonous potato, but sometimes they don't poison you. Just kind of hoping that that one would not, but it did. Go ahead and just make one of these. Got 3 seeds, good. I also got a piece of wheat, which I would have liked to have, but it looks like I cannot, because I'm not tossing any of this stuff out. Alright, so let's go ahead and... I can toss the flint out, actually. It's a piece of wheat. We have a wheat farm. We can always just get more wheat. It's not hard to get wheat. Let's go ahead and breed our chickens. And let's take our eggs, and hopefully we get 5 chickens out of this. Otherwise, we have to go back and wait for a couple more chickens to get spawned. But the hope is that we get 5 chickens. That is the dream. Alright. Time to see if we can get a couple more chickens for our randomizers. So this is currently the only randomizer that works. It's the only one with a chicken in it. Let's see if we can get one for this one. That one's a dud. That one is not a dud. There we go. This randomizer now also is functional. Didn't think about how I was gonna leave, but okay. It's fine. Those 2 are duds. That one was functional for about 2 seconds. No! Oh my goodness, that one is also not functional. Get back here, you little... This one is also not functional. Okay, so we got 2 functioning randomizers. It might be 2, but it is something. 2 is something. So I will take it. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for more chicken eggs to spawn, for the chickens to get us some more eggs, and while we wait, we're going to go and shear our sheep, because we still need a lot of light blue wool. See, they've already gotten us 3 more eggs, so we'll just wait while we're shearing wool. Actually, we'll wait while we're chopping down wood, because we need a lot of wood for our music, our note blocks. We can work on getting the music in place for the minigame and everything, so we can get all that stuff working. Hopefully, by the end of this stream, we'll be able to have at least one round of the minigame that we can test it and see if it all works. And hopefully it'll all work, and that'll be amazing. As well as a much more enjoyable way to get our iron than just, you know, grabbing it from some chest. Having a minigame that we have to play in order to get the iron will be so much more enjoyable. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our note blocks. I'm just gonna turn that off for now. Because we're about to work on making some music and I need to be able to hear it. So we're gonna make a stack of note blocks, which I doubt will be enough, but I sure hope it is. Wow, it takes a lot of wood to make a stack of note blocks. Okay, we have 32. Let's see if that's enough. So for the minigame, at least, the idea that I had for the music was... Let me pull it up real quick here. Let me see. This was what I was thinking, and it actually just played in my stream list. It has some excitement to it, as well. Wow, it is loud. We don't necessarily need to go into that second part, but at least the first part, it has some excitement to it and stuff. So just for the minigame, I think that'll be nice. And another reason that I chose that is because, listen. There's a note block right here that's going off. That has to stay going off, so I need songs that incorporate that note block into it. So that it sounds like the note block is meant to be there rather than just being there for the mechanics. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and start clearing out an area here, which we can start putting down our note blocks for. And this note block we're gonna change into a bit of a drum, I think, which I think I should be able to do with like stone block. Like so. I need my I need my lever so I can start up the note block again. That is too fast. That is also too fast. That is also too fast. So it has to be... That is the fastest it can go. Let's see here. I mean, it is a bit fast for what I want to do. It is running a bit fast. I don't... No, go back to the first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, da, 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 1, 2. Alright, so there might be a way to do it. Let's go ahead and see if we can get another one hooked up. There we go. So now we're going double as fast. One, two, two. Okay, I think we can work with this. So one thing I want to check real quick is just... Okay, that does activate it, but I think it'll be fine. Oh no, it has a constant input now, so it will not be fine. Okay, so we need to put this somewhere else. We cannot put anything out there, though, it looks like. Let's go ahead and grab our stone again. But add more stone. Oh, the chickens are mad at me for making them make their eggs. Oh no, the chickens are after me, man. It's all over. It's all over for me. Save yourself. Let's see here. How can I hook this up? I could probably just hook it up the same way that it's hooked up right now. There we go. Okay. And then we can take the input from this one, actually. Leave this side fine, but take an input from this one. And we only need one input, really, to get started, I think. So what we're going to do, basically, is... this will give an input, and that'll start our little note block song. Now, of course, the thing is, we actually need to have the note block song up here, so that we can make it not all not all. We don't want all to be these snare drums. So we'll start with just making it out of piano, just to get like timings and stuff right, and notes and stuff. So let's go ahead and pause the game. Dude. I need you to. I need both of you guys to just be quiet real quick. There we go. That's it. Oh no, no! I had it at the right thing! Okay, so here we go. We got the first little part down, I think. The first 4 notes. Yeah, I think we got the first 4 notes. Okay, we need a new pickaxe, though. Let's make a new pickaxe. Oh no, there's a bunch of notes there. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna slow this down. Done. Let's go ahead and mine this way a little bit further. I am out of torches. Let me grab some torches that I can light up as we're doing this. Got 7 there, and that is it. Alright, I'll grab this coal and take it with me then. I think having music in this minigame will be fun, but this is gonna take some time. Actually, I need 2 of these guys, don't I? This is not my first time making note block jingle before. I have done it once before. I did on Pixelcraft. As a prank. Oh no! There we go. And this will be doing it in the background, so if I remove these. There we go. Now that's coming together now. Alright. Do. Okay. I'm gonna need a lot of repeaters for this. I'm gonna need a lot more redstone. Do. There we go. Okay, and this is the farthest that we can go this way. Oh, it's working! Oh man, that is so cool. Okay. Do 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 do. Do. Mm. All right, hold on. Let's hear it. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, I'm gonna slow this down again. A bit slower. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this and that again. Ah. There we go. All right, let's see if we can hook this up with repeaters and see how it sounds when we actually play it with redstone. So we need some repeaters first off. What are you doing in here? Oh my word. Leave me alone. Leave me in peace, dude. I don't want to talk to you right now. I see that he's dancing, and I would look and see how he looks, except he'll get mad at me. 7 repeaters. I think we're gonna need a couple more, and we're definitely gonna need more redstone. Definitely gonna need more redstone so that we can craft more repeaters. Which is unfortunate, but, you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. That seems a bit fast to me. With this, it's going to need to be slower, so these are going to need to be like spaced out 2 blocks apart. Okay, so this one is going to be right here. This one is going to be right here. Okay, there we go. So this... Okay, we'll just hook up the first part first, because I'm not sure about how the next part goes, but... Let's hook up all this, and we do not have enough repeaters for this. Okay. There we go. There we go. It's coming together now. All right. Alright, I'm gonna grab a piston real quick so we can push some of these closer. I think that's gonna be easier than picking them up manually and doing it over and over again every time. Dude, stop. Stop, please. Did I use up every last piece of my redstone? I didn't think that I did, but it would appear that I have. I didn't realize I used up every last ounce of my redstone. Oh no. That's a bit of an issue. Okay, we'll just grab this one right here for now. This one is 2, so this one can get pushed closer. Which of course means that this one can also get pushed closer. This one can get pushed a bit closer, I think. all of these are pretty close in timing. So they can all get pushed closer. Only 2 pieces of redstone. We're just gonna take from this clock right now. We definitely need to go mining again, though. Too fast. Far too fast. Oh yeah, that's good. It's coming together. The only unfortunate part is that I'm out of redstone, which means it's time to go mining again. But before we go mining again, we're gonna check up on our chickens and see if we can, You can't be quiet, but you can. And actually, what we can do is we can also make that one toggleable as well with a sticky piston. Because that one is not, LA doesn't rely on, so. We do one of these, and grab that. Put a piston like so here. Right there. There we go. This block right here doesn't need to be, we don't need to worry about that. We can put this right here, I think. And it will not be affected by that. If I take this piece of redstone dust here, put it there. It's not do anything. Okay, so what this needs is it needs redstone torch right here. There we go. Now it's toggleable as just doing it twice as fast like that. There we go. Very nice. So what we need is we need some redstone right here to start that. Actually, no, that's not how we want it. There we go. That's what we want. Normally it just plays this one, but then when we turn on, it plays both of these. We just need this redstone signal just going up a little bit further. Do we have even just one piece of redstone somewhere? I was certain that we did. Actually, we do. We have it down here. It's not even being used. There we go. We can just grab this up here. Just take it up. Up here where it will actually be used. I just want to check and make sure that it didn't break anything in here. It did not. Okay. Because it's already broken anyway. How can you break something that's broken? Toss that there. Oh, it doesn't work anymore because of that. So I really just need something that goes onto both of these, right? Yeah, that's all that I need. I just need 2 pieces of redstone, not just 1. So let's see if we can grab 4 pieces of redstone from down there so we can just get this all hooked up and running. I don't have enough repeaters to actually finish up that. I might have some repeaters down here though, let's check. I have 1 repeater, 1, 2 pieces of redstone, 3 pieces of redstone. And actually I have some repeaters in other rooms of this as well, now that I think about it. So like inside of here, I got a repeater in the floor. Yep, right there. Just ripping out all my old redstone to put it someplace else. Hey, it's fine. I mean, if I'm not going to use this old redstone, might as well rip it out. Put those into place. There we go. Take a repeater, put it right there. Needs to be a bit longer of a wait. Where's my piston? Did I put it down here? Oh no, I made a sticky piston out of it. That's right. Okay. Make ourselves a new piston. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I need 2 more repeaters. There we go. Okay, so this can actually go closer by 1. Well, if I'm gonna do that, I might as well just place it like this. This all seems a little slow now. No, it's too fast. The problem, I think, is this right here. Let's make this all like this, and let's just see how it sounds if we just speed all of this up. No, it's just too fast. Okay, this circuit right here, though, is just not doing it. Let's just block these off. We can figure that out in a second, but I still would like to test it, so let's check on our chickens. Can't rest now. There are monsters nearby, because there's an Enderman that decided to sit here at my house. This is my house, not yours. Leave me in peace. Alright, now let's go and check and... There's a witch outside! What are you doing outside? Yeah, my witch is still in here. Ah, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not good. Witches are extremely deadly. They can kill you fast. So we are gonna run. Yep, she's chasing. She's giving chase. Exactly what we want. So, see, we want to put her somewhere where she is, not in her comfort zone. Such as in the void. So if we just keep running this way, she should despawn. We run far enough. I think this is probably far enough. We'll double back now. Hopefully she's gone. Otherwise she's probably made it to the forest and I'm dead. Oh, she's not gone yet. That works. I'll take that. Now let's check on our chickens. 16 and 12. Alright. And we can... As far as working on note blocks, I'm good for now, so we'll go and shear some of our sheep. Which we need to get that wool. But first, let's see if we can do a test run or not. No! You run out immediately. No! Stop! And now no more are gonna spawn. Nope, you're not getting out. You're staying in there. And you're staying in there. And you're staying in there. And you did not spawn. So we got almost all the chickens though, so we just need one more chicken. And then all the chicken randomizers will have been made and will be good. Also, why is this staying lit? It should not be staying lit, it should be turned off right now. Because there's nothing down there to turn it on. That should fix it. Hopefully. Well, I mean, it's working. You can see that it dropped some stuff out here. One of my carpets is missing. Doesn't look like any got dropped anywhere else, though. And somebody left me a gift. Let's check and make sure that the redstone is all turned off. We just need one more chicken. We're so close. The redstone is still turned on. I don't understand. Why is the redstone still on? We don't want it constantly on. This one's on. This one's off. On. Off. On. Off. On. So if I just turn it like this, it should be fine. If I just go on, off, on, or no, yeah, that one's off. This one will be on. The next one is off. Then we have on, off, on, off, off, yeah. There we go. And if we do that, hook the redstone up. We just do one of these, should all turn on. Then it should turn off again. Okay, there we go. Looks like it's working now. So we need one more chicken. And this over here, we're just gonna fix this up by removing this right here so that they have a way to leave and escape. Okay. Looks kind of weird, but I don't want them to stay stuck in here. So now they can leave. I can hear the pistons moving and stuff. Oh man, that's so cool. I can hear that. I can hear the minigame bits work. Why did it spit out another one? Why is that stuff on up there? That stuff should not be on. Why is it spitting stuff out? Yeah, the stuff is still on up there. Why is that still on? That should not turn on unless I turn it on. I just checked and it was all turned off. Why is it on now? There's a feedback loop somewhere that's turning it on. But where? Yeah, you can see that there's no power coming from there, it's coming from somewhere else. This goes this way, so power can't come back. This heads this way, so the power can't come back. It's coming from over here somewhere. Where? Oh! Oh, I see where. Oh, I didn't even think about that chicken. Yeah, that's where the power came from. If I do this, does that power it? It does. Okay, so that should be fine. Let's check and make sure that none of the other chickens are going to end up powering it. This one should be fine. This one should be fine. This one is fine. This one over here is also fine, and then this one is fine. Okay. So all we need now are some eggs. I should probably patch that hole up. Oh, we need eggs, and we're also missing a couple carpets, right? Okay, so one carpet. And then another carpet back here, I think. Two carpet. Yeah, we're missing two carpets. So one chicken, two carpets, that's what we still need. Where did he get a lead? I've been needing a lead. Where did he get one? Okay, so 2 carpets, 2 green carpets. We need dark gray. Stuff, 2 green carpets. Let's see here, put these into here. There we go. And we need 1 more chicken. Okay, there's creepers right outside, so we're just gonna keep on running. Go ahead and breed them. We just need 4 seeds. Okay, go check for wool. Go grab wool, and then we'll see if we can get 1 more chicken in place, and then do 1 run of it. And then that'll be it for today. That'll be all the time that I have for today's stream. But hey, we started working on that note block music song thing, so that's pretty nice. We need 2 of them, 1 for just normal, and then 1 to play when we're actually playing the minigame. Because I'm gonna use that to screen the fact that there's a dispenser going. You'll hear the note blocks instead of the dispenser, hopefully. That's the plan, at least. Hello, welcome back. Just working on getting wool now for the rest of the simulation. We just need 1 more chicken, and then all the redstone is complete. We just have to finish the note block arrangement for the minigame. Let me just turn this back on. There we go. That was turned off while we were working on the note blocks. Forgot to turn it back on. And I should probably go into like probably check with like in a survival world just to make where I can actually, or creative world, sorry, where can I make the note block. That is the plan. That's the plan at the end of the stream to play the minigame. Don't know how much of it'll be functional, because I doubt that all of the dispensers are full. But we can definitely play the game at the end of the stream. That we won't have the note blocks. We'll have the first little ditty part of it, but the rest of it we won't have. Unfortunately, but oh well. We might be able to hook it up so that just loops that first little ditty over and over again, though. Then I can I'll figure out the rest of it in a creative world of what I need to make the note block song so that I can come back in my next stream and actually finish the note block song completely. Or at least get the resources to finish it. We don't have the redstone to finish it right now. But we're getting close to having this place finished. We just have to finish... Once we finish up this minigame, that's the top layer done. Well, the minigame and putting in all the walls and stuff, that's the top layer done. And then all that's left is that middle layer of getting the villager curing chamber to work. Then this project will be complete, will be finished, done. Which it's weird to think about that fact. I've been working on this project for so long, almost since the series began. So quite a few hours have been poured into this, and having it completed, that's weird to think about. I'm gonna have to think of some new projects to work on for the stream. Where did I get the colorful sheep? I started with, I think, 8 sheep with white wool, and then dyed one of them red, one of them yellow, one of them red, one of them blue, and one of them green. And then I just got all the rest of the colors by breeding those 4 together. And one of them black, actually. You need black one, but that's all the colors that you need in order to get all the 16 colors in Minecraft. Because if you breed 2 sheep together, like if I breed together a yellow and a red sheep, they'll make an orange sheep. So how will it loop back into itself, though, without playing over and over again? Because evidently once... Right now it's set up so that it can be played once, and then that's it, you're done. We need to start it, and then the redstone to slowly go away. I think I have an idea of how I might be able to do that with, like, a piston. Am I streaming Monday? Unfortunately, I'm gonna be busy the next upcoming week, the entirety of the next upcoming week. So this next upcoming week, I won't be doing any streaming. Hopefully, I'll get a couple episodes out to you guys, so that it's not like it's completely... It's not like there's nothing happening, but I will not be streaming this upcoming week. Let's go ahead and see. Am I going to be streaming after the upcoming week? Hopefully, but I can't see into the future, so I have no idea what will be happening then. Hopefully I will be, but we'll see. If you join my Discord, link in the description below, you'll be kept every week on Monday morning. I post what the streaming schedule will be for that week, so you can see what stream will be happening when. 11 eggs. Okay, let's see if we can get one more chicken out of a total of 11 eggs. Just one chicken. Just need one chicken. We have 11 eggs here. We just need one chicken. Okay, let's go ahead and put this stuff down. Like so. Need just one more piece of gray wool. Alright. Here we go. There we go. The blacksmith is now done. So all the buildings are now done. And we just need to get all of the light blue wool into place. Yeah, the hope is that the music will cover it. That's at least the plan, to make the note blocks song so that it covers it. Let's see if we can hook up the note block songs that plays in succession. Actually, nah, we aren't gonna try and do that right now. We'll just do our test run of the game. Because we don't even have it finished yet. So let's just see if we can get one more chicken. At the farthest end. That's the last point that we need a chicken at. We have chickens everywhere else. This is the last one that needs a chicken. No, he escaped! Oh, you sneaky little chicken. You sneaky little dude. You sneaky little dude. No! He escaped too! Went to the same spot. Ah, he did not escape. There we go. That means that's completely built. There we go. And the randomizer is working. Nice. So that means that we can test the game. I'm excited for this. I'm really excited for this. I've been working on this minigame for the past 2 streams. Planning it for the past 4, so I'm really excited here. Alright, let's get an emerald so that we can actually start it up. I don't need the rest of these eggs. Alright. So here's how we do the minigame. It's a really simple minigame. But let's just pause this, because it does have some of its own music. Hopefully we can hear the music as well. So, the goal of the minigame, it'll start once I toss this emerald into the well. But the goal is to collect as much iron as you can in 5 minutes. Alright, so there's different dispensers all throughout. And they'll drop down iron on the village, and we have to run around and try and collect as much as we can within 5 minutes. And if it gets dispensed or not is completely random due to the chickens. My only worry is that I don't know if it'll get dispensed through the wool. And you heard the little jingle, the little startup jingle. That'll be playing the entire 5 minutes, and it'll stop when the 5 minutes is over, so that you know when it's over. But for now, I just have that first little bit started. Okay, it does not appear to be going through the wool, which is unfortunate. Let's go up and check. Yeah, the roof and walls are not yet finished. Let's check here and see if it's actually firing. Okay, so like this one is not firing. This one is not either. In fact, none of these are firing because for some reason the redstone signal is not going up high enough. Alright. So the redstone signal is not getting through. So none of the dispensers are firing. So let's head upstairs, or downstairs rather, and see what went wrong. Why is the redstone signal not reaching? There should be a clock right in here that... This clock right here. Okay, it's shooting its signal. This redstone line is constantly on. This redstone line is constantly on! Oh man, I did not think that one through. Okay. There we go. That should work now. It should be working now. So if we head back upstairs, should be firing stuff. Oh, I heard something shoot. I'm not seeing anything fall, though. Why is stuff not falling? I can hear by the beat that it's still running. This has nothing to shoot. The one that is full of stuff is over here. It's not active currently, because the chicken, if the chicken could just move over. You know what, we're just gonna hardwire it right now. Okay, it cannot make it through the block, it looks like. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was sure that a dispenser could shoot through a block. That means that this minigame is just not working. Yep, see, it's just popping out like that, which is not what we want. Let's go ahead and remove the block from... Well, if this one had anything in it, it would have fired. Is it not dispenser? Is it droppers that can shoot through blocks? Because the whole point is that you have no idea where it's going to come from, because you can't see where it's coming from. That's the whole idea of the game. Alright, this one right here needs the blocks removed. For now, we'll just remove these blocks and, run it like that. But, I'll have to do some research to see how I can get to shoot through the blocks. Because it needs to go through the wool blocks. Because I don't want these holes, because now it's obvious where they drop. That's no good. Alright, there's one around here somewhere. I just broke the redstone for the one that's around here. There it is. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's one up here and one over here that need to be uncovered. So there's one like right over here or something. Right at the entrance. There we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, they're all uncovered now. The minigame is no longer running. I know that because the thing is on. Okay, we got 7 iron ingots. All right. Because you can hear it's not doing double time, it's just doing it one at a time now. So, yep, it's not running anymore. So, our emerald did despawn. Good, that's our timer. We have a 5-minute timer, and that is the emerald. Once it despawns, the minigame is over. I have an extra repeater. Oh no, one of those is not hooked up. Because I have an extra repeater. One of those should be hooked up and it is not. Alright, let's see. This one... This one's fine. This one is fine. This one here is fine. Over here, this one is... I don't have the tools to get underneath. I'll check that one in a second. This one is not hooked up. Okay, so that other one must be fine, since this one is the one that's not hooked up. There we go. Go ahead and cover up this hole right here. And there was another hole over here as well to cover up. There we go, cover that one up. And let's drop off this iron inside of the chest. Alright, so it should all be working now, so let's try this one more time. Toss in our emerald. And it starts... Oh, I see some falling down here. Okay, so we have iron here. Let's see if it's anywhere else. Oh, there's some iron back here. This chicken's really giving us a lot of iron right now. Let's check the other ones as well. This one doesn't have anything. The problem right now is that only 2 of the dispensers actually have any iron in them. So this one had some iron, but it's all gone now. All that iron is gone now. Once all the dispensers actually have iron and stuff in them, it'll be a lot more fun rather than just standing in one place. Because there'll actually be iron falling all over the place. Oh, I heard something change. Not this one, a different one activated or deactivated, one of the two. So I need to figure out how to get to go through blocks still. It's tough because in order to test it, we have to sacrifice a... Right now, in order to test it, we have to sacrifice, what is it called? An emerald, and right now we don't have a ton of those. Nor do we have a way to make a ton of them, because we don't have our curing chamber working yet. So we're literally just losing emeralds. But it is working now. I just need to figure out how to make it so that it works so that this goes through blocks. Also, perhaps have it run a little, have the clock that shoots out the iron run a bit slower, maybe. Because because this is running quite fast. Did this chicken just die there? Just standing there. This is the thing about using chickens as randomizers. Sometimes they just sit there and they don't move. Alright, so the minigame is working. Let's go see if we can get our emerald back. Wow, get a lot of iron out of this minigame, a lot more than I was expecting. Well, that's good to know. I won't... I'll get all the iron that I need out of the minigame. For a little while, at least. Oh, it literally... Wow, it just ended. So yeah, we might want to increase that, I think, just a tad. And then up here, that was that one that it just kept spitting out iron. The others spit out no iron. I just want to check and make sure that the chicken is still, like, in it and whatever. Because there are cats here, wild cats, which do eat chickens. So we need to make sure about that. One that was spitting it out is this one over here. I know the chicken is definitely in it because it's extended right now. So that chicken is literally just sitting there. Just chilling. Okay. Well, okay then, I guess. We also were not able to get our emerald back, so that is one emerald gone. But it is working, and that is very cool. The fact that the minigame actually is working. I was kind of half expecting it to, like, not work. So the fact that it's working is very cool indeed. Now then, let's go back to our base and write down what we did today. It's functional, but the minigame, it's functional, but it's not finished. We still need to finish up the music for it. But it is functional, which is... My goodness, it's functional. That's exciting. And make sure to not carry my axe around, because that is I have ruined my base far too many times by just carrying that around and right-clicking all over the place. Yeah, don't want to do that again. Alright. Stream 16. I didn't think we'd make it this far when I started this world, I'm gonna be honest. July 14th. The mini game is now functional. Still need to finish the music for it. And the walls and ceiling. Ceiling. Yeah, okay. Alright. Once again, thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. I won't be streaming this next week. I'm going to be very busy. I'll try and get some episodes out to you guys, but I will not be doing any streaming. If you guys did enjoy the stream, check out the rest of them. They're all in a playlist. And subscribe for more streams and stuff. And press the bell so that you know when I'm streaming next. And if you want to know when I'm streaming next before I actually start the stream, join my Discord in the description. There's also other links there that you can check out as well if you want to. I mean, you don't have to, but you can. And I'll see y'all next time. See ya. Wait. This is all wrong. I completely forgot. No. Stop. Stop the music. Okay. I completely forgot. I am so sorry. I forgot to do the goat horn. I've done it at the end of every one of these hardcore streams, and I forgot to do it today. And we're not forgetting it. So, as I said, I'll see y'all next time. Yeah, that's better.